Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to learn about multipliers. With the word itself, we can know that multipliers means it is multiplication in other word, no? So we know that the function of AND gate is to multiply the both inputs that it receives. So here in this case, to use these multipliers, we need 4 AND gates and 2 half adders. So altogether, 4 AND gates will be needed. Here you can see that clearly in this logic circuit. Here you can see there are 4 AND gates are here and 2. Here you can see 1 half adder and here you can see 1 half adder. So totally there are 2 half adders. So all the things that we need to create a multipliers is 4 AND gates and 2 half adders are needed. So you can see that. And it is a combinational circuit for the multiplier. You can see that, and here is the truth table of that. Here you can see input A and input B. Main inputs are input A and input B. Under that there are 2 sub inputs. From the input A we are taking A1 and A0. From the input B we are taking B1 and B0. Similarly, in the output, you can see there are 4 outputs. They are C0, C1, C2, and C3. Here, the AND gate will perform the multiplication and the half adders will add the partial product terms. It will add the partial product terms which are coming. Okay, so as the duty of the adders, they are adding, and as the duty of the AND gates, they are multiplying the inputs they receive. Okay, I think you have got a clear understanding about this multiplier. Now I'll simulate this by using a simulation tool I have chosen. As I have already told you in my previous videos, I have chosen logicism. So let's do our practical by using logicism. So I'll end this show now, and let's switch on this. Now, okay, now you can see that. Now let's take the both parallelly, so that's easy for us to draw by seeing that, so we won't make any mistakes. Now it's done. So all what I need is 4 AND gates are needed for me. So I'll take 4 AND gates here. I am taking 4 AND gates. So I'll take one more AND gate here. So I am taking these 2 AND gates here. And I'll take the other 2 AND gates for the B part. That is for the A, and this is for the B. Okay, now it's done. Now let's take an XOR gate. Now let's take an XOR gate from this. And let's take an AND gate to build the half adder. Now it's done. So we have to build one more half adder. So I'll take one more XOR gate. I'll take one more XOR gate and let one. Okay, now it's done. Now let's take the inputs. So let's take the A inputs here. So A0 and A1 will be here. And let's take the B inputs here. So let's take it here. And let's take this also here. So now it's done. So we'll create a gate similar to that. So now let's take the outputs. There are altogether 4 outputs now. So I'll take the 4 outputs here. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th output is here. I have took the 4 outputs here. So I think, okay, now it's done. Now let's change this as 2 input. In the number of inputs, we can change this as 2. Let's change this also as 2. 2. And this also as 2. This one also as 2. I'm changing everything as 2. That is easy because sometimes if we work with 4 inputs and sometimes if we connect the wires by mistakenly to the other terminal, sometimes the results may have a variation. So we won't get the same results what we have to get. I mean the output. So it's better we change it to 2. Now it's okay. Now let's name these inputs as A0, this as A1. So it is the subpart of A. And now this as B0 and this one as B1. This one as, I'll change it here. This one as B1. Now it's done. Now let's change the outputs as C0, C0, this as C1, this as C2, and this as C3. Now it's done. Now let's connect the wires. Okay, now let me connect this with this. Okay, first one is done. Now let me connect this. Okay, now it is done. Now let me connect this with this. B1 with now it is okay. B0 with that and B1 with this. Now it is done. Now let's connect this terminal with B1 and this with A0. Now this part is completely done. Now let's think about this and let's connect this with A1. So A1 is going here. I have connected it with A1. Now it's okay. And let me connect this with B0. Okay, B0. Now it's done. B0. Now it's done. So I guess all the terminals have been connected. So this part is completely finished. And now let's connect this with this AND gate. So now it's okay. Now that is okay. And I'll connect this part with the output. Okay, that is finished. Now I'll connect this terminal with this and this terminal with. Now it's done. Now we have to connect this also with this. Okay, now it is also done. Okay, now let's think about this last part. I have to connect this with now it's done here. And I'll connect this. Now it is done here. And I'll connect the finally this one with C3. Okay. Now this one with C2. Okay. Now this one with C1. Now it is okay. Now this is not completed. So I have to complete this. I have to connect this terminal with this part and this terminal with this part. Now the circuit is completed. I think you can see a similar circuit of the diagram that is available there. So let's check whether these inputs are okay. Now let's check it. For when all the inputs are 0, 0, 0, 0, the outputs also will be 0, 0, 0, 0. That is completely correct. So the first is done. As we all know, there are 4 inputs here, 2 to the power 4, 16 situations can be created. So in them, by using this, we are creating these situations. Okay. We can see that is completely okay. Now let's see the second situation. There all the 3 are 0 and only the B note is 1. So let's change it by using the hand tool available. So B note is 1. If we select B note as 1 also, all the outputs are 0. So that is also working correctly. So let's check this one whether we are receiving correctly. So let's check this. Here A1 is 0, but A note is 1. So let's make A note as 1 and B note as 1. A note and B note as 1 and let's check. A note as 1 and B note as 1. Now we can see that C note is 1. So here we can see that A note is 1. Similarly, B note is 1. Similarly, C note is 1. So that is working correctly. So ours is correct. Now let's check this situation where only A1 is note and the other 3 are 1. So A1 is note and the other 3 are 1. So in this situation, we are getting 2 C note and C1 as 1. So here in this situation, we are getting C note and C1 as 1. That is also working perfectly. Now let's check for few more chances. So now let's check what happens when we switch on all as 1. So if we switch on all as 1, we can see only the C note and C3 will be 1. So here we can see that C note is 1 and C3 is 1. So that is also perfectly correct. So what we have done is totally correct. So that is also working perfectly. Now let's check one more chance. Okay, let's check and see whether what's happening when we click only B1 as 0. Only B1 as 0. Now we can see all the other 2 are 1. So that is also perfectly working. C note and C1 as 1. So that is also perfectly working. So that's all about this that's all about this multiplier concept. So let's meet in the next video. Till that, goodbye.